Hi buddies, good seeing you. What I want you to work on this week is playing through the chords you know. C major, C minor, F major, F minor, and then pay special attention to switching in between light chords like your G major and your B diminished, also known as your G major 7. We worked on that this week, so let's line up our first finger on the 2nd fret, playing the D note, our second finger on the 2nd fret, playing the B note, and our third finger on the 3rd fret, playing the G note. With that triad, we're going to be moving the G to a G, to an F sharp for the G major 7. We're moving that G past the F sharp to the F for the G dominant 7. You'll notice it as being a backwards triangle. The one thing that is going to stay the same are your two bookends, the D note and the B note. Here's the movement. You're going to take your fingers and move like this. Your first finger is going to drop back to the F, your second finger is going to come over to the D, and your third finger that was on the G is going to jump back onto the B. Thusly, to still make the D, B, and then your F is the note that's changed. Here's the first style. Here's the second style. G major. G7, G dominant 7, or B diminished, because in the key of C, C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major is your 5th, A minor, B diminished, which is that G7, but it's called a B diminished, and it resolved to C. If we were in D, it would be D, D major. What comes after D? E minor, F sharp minor, because there's two sharps in the key of D, one's F, so it can't be F minor, or else that would be a half step off. F sharp minor, comes after F, G major, what comes after G major, A major, what comes after A major, B minor, what comes after B minor, C sharp diminished. C sharp diminished resolves to D. So that backwards triangle, even though I have a bar chord there, doesn't mean that it's not moving and scooting all the way up. Just the same way when you take your secondary F and you move that up, you make different chords, and when you take your secondary form of A, you make B flat, B, C, C sharp all the way up. So, just practice on that this week. G major to G7. The song we were doing it with was this. It shares the last measure, so C, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4, F major, 2, 3, 4, G major, G major 7, which is also B diminished. I could say G major, B diminished, back to C, the 1, 6, A minor, 4, F major, 5, G major, 7, B diminished, C major. Work on that this week and let's bring it back next week. It's good seeing you. I'll see you next. Aloha.